Hello, welcome dear students. Today let's start lesson number 16, natural resources. What is meant by natural resources? Substances occurring in nature that satisfy a variety of our daily needs are called natural resources. Means the substances which are found in the nature and also they satisfy our needs. Such substances we call them natural resources, and the examples are soil, stone, mineral, air, water, plants and animals, etc. Now let's recall what is meant by lithosphere. Lithosphere means the land portion of the earth surface. Natural resources in the earth's crust. The earth's lithosphere is made up of land and the hard crust beneath it. The lithosphere is not homogeneous but is made up of many types of rocks. Resources in the earth's crust include minerals, ores, mineral oil and other fuels, rocks, water, elements, etc. Now, minerals and ores. Mineral wealth has an important place among natural resources. Minerals are formed by various processes taking place in the environment. The rocks on the earth are mainly made of minerals. These minerals can be obtained by mining. Only a few metals like, for example, gold, silver, copper, platinum and bismuth occur in the free state in nature. A majority of the metals occur in the form of compounds. Minerals that contain high proportion of metal ore called ores. See what is meant by ores? The minerals that contain a high proportion of metal are called ores. It is economical to obtain metals from ores. The properties of minerals become clear from their characteristic color, luster means shining property, hardness, shape, cleavage or fracture and streak. See, metals are obtained from their ore by extraction and purification. Impurities of sand and soil in an ore are called gangue. How are minerals formed? Minerals are formed by different methods. Minerals are formed from the magma in the earth's crust and the lava from the eruption of volcanoes when they cool and get transformed into crystals. Example, magnetite and mica. Next, minerals are formed when solid crystals remain behind after the process of evaporation. Example, halite, gypsum. Next, minerals get transformed from one form into another due to large changes in temperature and pressure. Example, diamond, graphite. Some living organisms produce inorganic minerals. Example, conches, shells, etc. Formed for the protection of the body. Example, shell. Classification of minerals according to their properties. They are classified as non-metal minerals, metal minerals and energy minerals. Non-metal minerals, example, mica, sulfur, gypsum, potash, graphite, diamond and feldspar. Metal minerals, iron, gold, silver, tin, bauxite, manganese, platinum, tungsten. Next, energy minerals, coal, mineral oil and natural gas. Gems and gem-like minerals. Some important minerals like diamond, ruby, sapphire, emerald, jade, zircon are used as gems. Gems are in great demand. Children, do you know deposits of common salt are also found in the earth? This salt is called rock salt. It is used in food and in some medicines. Some important minerals and ores. First one, iron ore. Iron occurring in the impure state is called iron ore. Iron ore is used to make a variety of articles from pins to heavy machinery. For example, farming implements, rails of railway tracks, etc. The four main ores of iron are magnetite, hematite, limonite, and siderite. Now, second one, manganese. Manganese occurs in the form of its carbonate, silicate, and oxide. Compounds of manganese are used in the preparation of medicines and for giving a pink tinge to glass. Manganese is also used in electrical appliances. Now, next one is bauxite. Bauxite is the most important ore of aluminium. It contains 55% aluminium. Bauxite consists mainly of aluminium oxide. Aluminium is a very good conductor of electricity and heat. Its density is low. Therefore, it is used mainly in aeroplanes, transport vehicles, and to make electric wires. The next mineral ore is copper. Copper is found in the impure state in the vicinity of iron and other minerals. Copper is a very good conductor of electricity. Therefore, it is used to make electric wires as well as in radios, telephones, vehicles, and for making kitchen utensils and statues. The next one is mica. Mica is a bad conductor of electricity. Its value depends on the thickness of its layers. Mica has many uses such as in Ayurvedic medicines, dyes, electric machines and equipment, wireless communication equipment, etc. I hope you understood the topic. So, for better understanding, read the topic once again and do the given homework.